Hello and welcome again to Travellers. I'm Grainger. Ahead in this episode, a very talented Indigenous family north of the Goldfields in Kalgoorlie. Also, we return to Mission Beach in Queensland and the valleys west of the Blue Mountains. We're about to meet the Kalgoorlie family of outback Australia, collecting honey ants and performing in public all in a day's work. The two Tims take us back to the rainforests of the Daintree. We explore the valleys west of the Blue Mountains by horseback and boat. And we meet the musical maestros of Apollo Bay. We've driven 2 hours north of the West Australian Goldfields capital of Kalgoorlie to find this small settlement of Morapoi, a collection of houses, shacks and a small tin church that is home to a most talented group of Indigenous people. Beneath the windmill and the Aboriginal flag, the walls of the buildings are adorned with elaborate paintings. Today, the residents of this small settlement, or at least their children, are about to be decorated in much the same way as Aboriginal people have been for thousands of years. Traditionally, white ochre has been used to mark the face and body of Indigenous performers, although the youngsters here at Morapoi have found that paint is easier to apply and wash off later. The art of decorating the body has long carried deep significance for Australia's Aborigines, with strokes and handprints, two favourite symbols. Other adornments include white colouring in the hair and handprints on the face. In traditional ceremonies like initiations, designs and motifs reflected the social position of the person being adorned and their relationship to their family, ancestors and totemic animals. Today, the children of Morapoi are decorating themselves for a performance around a campfire in their desert settlement. While the girls create the beat with clapsticks, the boys go through a series of performances. Father of 4 of these children, an owner of the Morapoi station, is Greg Stubbs.
So it is one big happy family. 4 of these children, we understand, are yours, and others live in this one big happy community.
Yeah, that's it. The other extended ones are grandchildren as well, so there is one big happy family. I'm sort of looked at or as seen as the older person, and the person who has sort of to make to ensure that we're custodian and caretaking the country and the land and making sure that we've got something to do. It might sound large, but it's small compared to neighbours. They're twice the size of this property, and so for us to survive just off stock on the property would be fairly difficult. So we've got to have other options and other alternatives, and so this is an alternative that we do as tourism as well as living in harmony with our land. I had the opportunity of living with my grandmother in a wheelchair, and a wheelchair is a little mai-mai, a little bush humpy in the bush, and watching my family gather and hunt kangaroo and bush foods. And so we've been taught that all the way down, so it's always been passed on to us, and so the opportunity will be that we'll share a little bit today.
What Greg and his extended family are sharing with us today is a bush food delicacy collected by ants. Honey ants, to be exact.
We're looking for the little working ant. We're going to have a look at the honey ants and have a good little feed. The little working ant is the one walking around on top of the surface. You go up and down the tree. So whereabouts, Francis, would we look? Underneath what tree?
Mulga.
You got the working ant?
See? 3 lines on his bottom.
All right, that's the little working ant.
There's 2.
Just there. See him roll around there? He goes up and down this tree and he gets all the nectar off the tree, you kids, and then you bring it all the way down and you go down the hole. So, okay, you found a little hole there, Francis. So where you want to have a look there? How do you show us? Okay, see what Frances got to do? She got to clear all that little bit of grass because she don't know which hole. See the little hole, the little ants coming out? They run up and down this tree and get all the nectar off, take it all the way down to feed the big female ant underneath. Yeah.
Frances discards the shovel to use a simple stick to clear away the last of the rich red soil. And there amongst the roots, she spots a quarry. A group of big bloated ants. Their abdomens swelled enormously and filled with honey.
Pull that one out steady. Yeah.
These ants are living larders, used by other ants to extract nourishment. But Australia's Aborigines have long feasted off them as well, eating them as sweets and considering them a delicacy. The Maurepas youngsters are certainly keen for a taste.
Okay, Greg, you want to have a taste?
Yeah, why not?
This is take your choice. The bigger the better. You get more out of it. You got to put your teeth around it because if you knock that little bag open, you could lose it all. Okay, so hold your head up a little bit higher. Put your teeth around it more further. Grip it, swallow it. You can eat the ant as well. He's not going to hurt you.
It's
all
very
right,
sweet.
very sweet.
That is honey.
That's
That is
honey.
And the ant lives.
Yeah, that
The
ant
ant
will
lives.
live. Yep.
After the sweetener, Greg Stubbs stokes the fire for another bush tucker treat, kangaroo tail.
So we need to put this fella in here, all right? And we're going to throw him onto the fire. This tail won't take long. We're just going to get all the little hair off him. Okay, he looks like he's really dirty, but he'll be clean after. Okay, we're just going to get him now. Okay, the best way is just to get yourself a little knife. Okay, and we start to clean him a little bit, all right? And it's getting smoother and smoother. And now I can hold him by my hand, but he still needs a little bit more, all right? We'll give him another little flip over, just so that he doesn't start to curl up. We just got to get him out now. We'll just grab him a little bit, bring him out, put him on our table because we want to keep him really clean, all right? See how clean he's coming, look at that. He's very hot, he's clean. He's ready to eat. In fact, he's that ready to eat, he's breaking in my fingers, all right? Have a joint each.
One kangaroo tail doesn't seem enough to feed all of these Maurepas youngsters, but somehow Greg manages to make it all go around.
Yeah, that's a little bit more for you. Okay, we got it. What's it like, Max, all right?
After the kangaroo tail, Greg proves he's adept as a country singer as well.
I am proud to be an Aboriginal. Come, my friends, and learn with me. Come, my friends, and learn with me.